Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, we're not just going to give you a boring list of AI tools for educators. Nope. We're going to lay out a strategic map, a real guide to help you navigate this whole new landscape and build a workflow that's actually powerful and efficient. AI in education. It's everywhere, right? There's so much buzz, and honestly, it can be pretty overwhelming. Which tools actually matter? How do they really work in a classroom? And where in the world do you even start? Let's cut through the noise and give you a practical guide. Because here's the secret. The key isn't just knowing about 10 different apps. It's understanding how they all fit together, how they can save you time, help you create way more engaging content, and just enhance your teaching. We're going to move from just a random list to a truly integrated workflow. And to do that, we've organized these tools around the natural rhythm of how you already work. So we'll kick things off with planning and creating content. Then we'll move into the classroom itself for teaching and assessment. And finally, we'll cover the tools that help you research and write smarter, not harder. Okay, let's dive into part 1. This is all about the foundational stuff, planning your lessons and creating your materials. This is where you really set the stage for all the magic that happens in the classroom. First up, the one you've probably heard of, ChatGPT. You should think of it as your AI co-pilot or your brainstorming partner. It's absolutely fantastic for smashing through writer's block. For instance, you could ask it for, say, 3 different ways to introduce the Pythagorean theorem to a class that's usually bored by math. And boom, instantly, you have creative options to get started. It's your go-to versatile starting point.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Meet Magic School AI. So if ChatGPT is a generalist, Magic School is a specialist. It was built from the ground up specifically for educators with over 80 purpose-built tools. This means you can get help drafting an IEP communication or generating different reading passages for the same topic, all inside a platform that, speaks your language. Okay, so you've got all these great content ideas swirling around, but where do you put them all? That's where Notion AI just shines. It lives right inside your notes, and it can instantly turn a page of chaotic brainstorming into a perfectly structured to-do list or an organized curriculum map for the whole semester. And of course, your content needs to look good, right? It needs to be engaging. Canva AI is a total powerhouse for anything visual. Just imagine turning a dry block of text about the water cycle into a visually stunning infographic with just a few clicks. It can generate entire slide presentations and design beautiful worksheets, making your materials so much more memorable for your students.
All right, now that we've got our plans and our materials are looking great, let's step into the classroom. It's time to focus on the tools that help you with the actual teaching and assessing. Want to really boost that student engagement? You have got to look at Quizzes AI. You can feed it your content, a document, a link to an article, even a YouTube video, and it will whip up a fun, gamified quiz in seconds. This turns a simple check for understanding into a really interactive and, let's be honest, competitive experience for the whole class. And after the assignment, well, then comes the grading. Brisk Teaching is a massive help here. It integrates right into Google Docs and Classroom to give instant constructive feedback on student writing. And this isn't just about being fast. It's about providing targeted, consistent feedback, like saying you need to strengthen your thesis statement across 30 essays in a fraction of the time. It's a lifesaver. Okay, for our final section, let's talk about the academic side of things. This part of our workflow is for any educator who's also a scholar, a researcher, or really just anyone who needs to write with precision and depth. So, when your research absolutely has to be up to the minute, Google Gemini is your tool. Because it's connected directly to Google Search, it can pull in real-time, updated information from all over the web. This is perfect for research on current events or on topics that are changing so fast a textbook is already out of date. Now, NotebookLM does something completely different, and it's incredibly powerful. You upload your source material, your PDFs, your articles, your research notes, and it becomes an expert just on them. Imagine uploading 20 dense research papers and then just asking your personal AI, what are the main disagreements between these authors? It's a true research assistant. So what if you need both speed and academic rigor? Well, Perplexity AI is the answer. It's basically a conversational search engine that actually provides citations for its answers, linking you directly to the source. This is absolutely crucial for any serious research where you have to show your receipts. And this slide just illustrates that strategy perfectly. It's simple, right? You use Gemini for what's happening now, you use NotebookLM to analyze your own personal library,
and you use Perplexity when you need fast answers that are backed up by sources for academic work. Each tool has its perfect use case. Okay, once your research is done and that first draft is written, there's one last crucial step: polishing it. Grammarly is your go-to for improving your writing. It goes way beyond a simple spell check to help you with clarity, tone, and grammar, acting as that final quality check before you publish that paper or send that really important report. So, we've covered a ton of tools, but the final, and honestly the most important piece of the puzzle, isn't a tool at all. It's the mindset. It's the way we approach all of this that makes all the difference. And this, right here, is the core principle. AI isn't here to replace the art and craft of teaching, it's here to enhance it. These tools should be handling the repetitive, time-consuming tasks so that you have more energy for the human stuff, to connect, to inspire, and to guide your students. So, what does that mean in practice? Well, there are two golden rules. First, always, always review and fact-check anything an AI generates. It's your partner, not an oracle. And second, teach your students to do the exact same thing. Show them how to use these tools ethically as a starting point for their own critical thinking, not as a replacement for it. So, there you have it. A strategic guide, a real workflow for using AI in your work. The tools are here, and they're more accessible than ever before. So now the real question is, how will you use them to shape the future of learning?